Hi, and welcome to this month's FPA policy update. It's been a really big few months in financial planning. We've seen the budget come through from Parliament, and while it wasn't as busy as what we've seen in the last few years, there were certainly still a number of issues which you can be talking to your clients about, particularly around housing and housing affordability for younger clients. The end of the financial year is coming up, and so you need to be really on top of those superannuation changes and how they're going to start affecting your clients. The ATO is actively sending out letters to clients at the moment saying that they're at or close to the 1.6 million transfer balance cap, and they need to start actively planning for that. So you might be getting a lot more inquiries from your clients over the next few weeks. The other really important thing coming up at the end of the financial year is TPB renewals. The Tax Practitioners Board will be writing out to you at the moment if your renewal is due to come up for the 31st of July. But the other thing we want to tell you about is that if you haven't registered yet, the transitional registration option, which is very attractive, ceases from the 30th of June. So if you haven't yet completed your additional education that you'll need to do, but you need to be registered, using that transitional time frame is really important for you to get in. FPA starts on the 1st of July, and we are actively consulting with you, the members, on the white papers that we'll be sending to FPA to give them the views of FPA members and how we think the 5 standards that they'll be regulating should be set. We'd love to hear your feedback on those, covering the curriculum, covering the transition for existing financial planners, where the FPA is proposing a 100-point system. We've got the CPD framework, we've got the exam, we've got the professional year, and later in the year we'll be talking about the code of ethics as well. ASIC, a lot's happening around ASIC at the moment that you need to be aware of. The funding model is being finalised in Parliament at the moment, and the FPA has some slight concerns about how that will affect small financial planning practices. We're having discussions with ASIC and Treasury and the Minister about those. ASIC's also recently put out consultation around a new sample SOA to try and make SOAs more engaging for consumers, and we would love to get your feedback on that. This is what ASIC is saying is best practice around SOA construction, and so we want to make sure that the guidance that ASIC is putting out there is right and is implementable for you as financial planners and will be engaging for your clients. We also want to highlight, as we have been through the roadshow, that it's going to be really important for you to be across Report 515, which covers compliance arrangements, and particularly around those file audit review checklists that you should be aware of. And we are aware at the moment that ASIC is doing shadow shopping around self-managed super fund implementation. So if you do work in that space, please be aware that a shadow shopping exercise is going on in there. There is a lot of other legislation happening around external dispute resolution frameworks, around new retirement income stream products that we're asking members for their feedback on. We've just recently put into Treasury the FPA submission on the FOFA post-implementation review, which is looking at whether or not FOFA was implemented in an effective manner. And there are a whole heap of other consultations going on at the moment, so please make sure you stay on top of FPA Express. Probably the most important thing that we're doing at the moment, though, is through our communities on our member site, is we're consulting with you around what the future FPA policy plan should look like. These are the issues that irrespective of what's going on around government or going on around the profession, we go to government, we go to regulators, we go to the broader financial services sector, and we advocate for these things for members to try and improve financial outcomes for consumers. So I really encourage you to go on to the community in the member centre and participate in those discussions that we've got going on there. Finally, you'll be getting renewal notices from the FPA at the moment. There is so much on. It is so important for you to be a member of the FPA at the moment. We really encourage you to get onto those renewals as quickly as possible so that you can help us and stay a member of the FPA and support the important work that we're doing on your behalf. That's it from me for this month. If you want to get in touch, please send an email to policy@fpa.com.au or just give us a call. We'd love to answer your questions and get your feedback on everything that we're doing around advocacy and helping you with regulators and government. Thank you, and I'll see you next month.